Joe, bring me a night meds. Vodka rock. I should have got me some else. Hey, Miss Pam, it's saying Pamela. Hey, how you doing? Okay, you know what? I thought it had a mod stick. I was like, I ain't sure. Okay, okay, Miss Pam, how you doing? I ain't remember the name. I thought it had a mod stick behind it, Miss Pam. I'm sorry. How you doing, Miss Pam? You all right this evening? That's good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, 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 chilling. Uh, Contemplating. Yeah, I be out here though, y'all. I be out here, Miss Pam. I be out here just chilling. Child. I just got through clipping my toenails, honey. I may go get them done soon, but I had an ingrown toenail and this was hurting. Well, you know about the ingrown toenail, you can put a band-aid on it and that move gonna hurt. Ooh, baby, I couldn't take another second of it. And I work on my feet, so you know. I couldn't take another second of it. Not a nice soft cushion house shoe nothing. I prop that leg up, baby. Grab the toenail clipper and the cuticle. I always get you a cuticle nipple, especially if you finna pull an ingrown toenail. And baby, that sucker hurted, but I got it up out of there. I know people that had to go to the hospital for ingrown toenails. I'm talking about literally have to have surgery, which that means okay. Yeah, that means that and when you go to the doctor for ingrown toenail, they don't dig it out. They take the whole toenail off. And they say it's a grueling a pain you wouldn't even believe. They say it's that type of pain, Miss Pam. I when it picked up a lady years ago with my uncle and she was in so much pain, I was like, dang, and she had it on both feet. I said, oh no. I said, I'm finna deal with this little pain. Oh no. I got that cuticle nip and that clip, baby. Doop, doop, doop. Cut all around it. My toenails ain't the shape I just really want them, but guess what? I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about that. Mm-hmm. Oh, you go to the podiatrist? Miss Pam, he's just growing and glowing. He just turned 7 in November. Of course, he had a big party. He's pretty good. He got a little congestion right now, but other than that, he's doing all right. I'm trying to get him now to bring me his nightmares. He won't bring it. Uh, I guess he don't want to go to bed, so he want to be a roam in the house. I like Blue Magic also. Okay, Billy with the music. The ear for music. What's up, Billy? How you doing? Make sure y'all double tapping this screen, Miss Pam. Mr. Billy, and hit that like button for your girl. Thank you. Lucky number one. What's up, baby? You're a star. Yes, y'all. I'm trying to contemplate. Do I wanna fix me? I think I'm gonna eat the rest of that rotel do with some chips before I go to bed, y'all. Think that's what I'm gonna have and have me some good cold water to wash it down. And get up in my bed and just relax and chill. Y'all get ready for the light show tonight, baby. Y'all know it's going down. I lost your channel for a while. I'm glad I'm back. Thank you, Miss Pam. I'm glad you're back as well. Greatly do I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who shows love, Miss Pam, to my channel. Everybody has subs. Shout out to my new subs and my returning subs like Miss Pam. I greatly appreciate you. I don't know, Miss Pam. They don't be sending out my notifications either. I need to go in my settings and check some stuff, but it is what it is. They don't be sending out my notifications sometimes, so have to just get it how I live. How I live is how I get it. So I get a chance to go in my settings and I don't mess around and go in there and mess up nothing in the studio. But it's not in the studio. It's in your personal setting. So. But at any rate, I'm glad you found your way back, Miss Pam. So did y'all hear Funky D, aka what's his, they call him Dineva because he's never died nothing. Did y'all hear him over there talking about autistic kids and their parents? Oh, okay. Well, just know I had to delete that video because I went in. I let have. Oh, okay. You lost your own phone, Miss Pam? Yes, ma'am. I went in and I let have. You already know how this mouth get. Very, very, very. I probably gonna need to repent tonight, and I'm gonna just say that. But if y'all didn't get a chance to catch it, I hate it for you. Let me tell y'all something. YouTube is not playing, baby. They cracking down. YouTube is cracking down, baby. They ain't playing no more. And when I say no more, I mean no more. Okay? I heard Ruben. I say, baby. Let me get my mind right. I did, Miss Pam. I erased that damn. They sent me an email so fast, and then I erased the wrong video. I don't know what lie it was that I ended up erasing, and I end up leaving that video trying to move fast and beat the system, baby. Please. I beat it all right. I had to delete that one too. That's all right. I said I'm still gonna come back out here and make my little change. I don't think I had no money on that video. I hope not. And if so, even if I deleted it, it's gone now. I don't think I had now. I ain't had no money on that video. I don't know because it hadn't finished downloading. But at any rate, I saved the day and got rid of that video, Miss Pale. I drug his ass. I sure did. I sure did. Now I just seen Auntie Miranda and Toya, but on here on Tay Live. Tay, my homegirl, she over there at the casino. Funky D, the punk that can't stand women. Tay out of town on her birthday trip to the casino. I know, Miss Pam. It just came up out the blue. I ended up hearing about it and hit that button and went slap in and out on. You ain't missing them, Miss Pam. You probably would have been clutching your pearls, saying, "Oh my God, Cherry, are you serious?" You damn right I would. But I got rid of this. I got rid of that video, Miss Pam. Oh no, baby, YouTube ain't playing no more. I knew. What you been up to though, Miss Pam? Got you a new phone and stuff. Woo. I just been doing my same old thing, Miss Pam, hustling and grinding out here on these YouTube streets. Can't wait till content creator payday, baby. We got a whole nother week and some days though, so I'm trying to run it up for January at this point. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my bush watchers. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much to those who contribute to this page. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. Shout out to my haters. Shout out to those who don't really care for me. I'm pretty sure if I know anything about it, the fifth. There go my baby, Auntie. Auntie in the house. Yes, just chilling. Miss you, girl. I'm glad I got you back. Yes, ma'am, Miss Pam. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you cut that notification button on. Now, I ain't been out here like the past last 2 days. I dropped some shorts or something like that. But I've been, it's Christmas time, Miss Pam, and I've been trying to get that baby's money so that baby can have a beautiful Christmas. But shout out to his auntie Omar. Omar, what's up? Omar, what it do? Yeah, I don't know exactly what that mean, Omar. You just pointing. You. What that mean, Omar? How you doing? Well, that's all I see on my end, Omar. I'm just not quite sure what it means. Oh, okay, okay. How's your day so far, Omar? Yes, ma'am, Miss Pam. I appreciate it. Lucky number three, who would be hitting that like button? Shout out to you, baby. Yeah, Auntie Miranda. I was telling Miss Pam and Omar, I had an ingrown toenail. Baby, I propped that leg up so fast. Baby, I got that cuticle nipple in them. What you gotta have to have a cuticle nipple to go down in there and dig that. They sharp on the end and dig that ingrown out. I told Miss Pam, I say it hurt it. I said, but I went and dug all around it till I got to it. What's up, my boy Kelly King? What's up, baby? The King is in the house. What's up, Kelly King? Checking into the special chat. Just in from work. Okay, Omar. All right. Well, thank you so much for checking in. Good, yeah. Oh, Auntie Miranda, I stand up on my feet, so uh that I don't care what I put on my foot, that ingrown was bothering me, especially like when I put my cute shoes and stuff on. I'm limping, toe hurting good. And when your feet hurt, your whole body hurt. Oh no. Baby, I propped that big old pretty thigh up there so fast and uh start digging that ingrown out, baby, till it wasn't even funny. No, ma'am, Pam. No, ma'am. They hood, baby. You can't even wear house shoes on the ingrown. It did, Miss Pam. Baby, you can't wear no house shoes on the ingrown, honey. No, ma'am. I'm so glad I got it done. I gotta do a Sam's Club haul, y'all. I got coming. And I mean nothing, Auntie. Girl, that toe was hurting me so bad today. When I came, what it was, I came out of Sam's Club, girl. I bopped down and I said, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Been here in a few days, so I gotta check in. You know that. All right, Omar, thank you. I was MIA the last 2 days myself, Omar. I did do a light slide last night. I gotta keep up with the rotation. You had clipped it out. Yeah, I clipped it out. You gotta get a cuticle nipper. The key to getting out an ingrown toenail, which is something everybody gets, if you let them get too long and they just grow like mine, just like my fingernails, just like my natural nails are long, y'all, my natural toenails grow long as well. So you got to get a cuticle nipple in that with that sharp edge on it, and you got to clip around it until you get to it. Once you hit that pain that you feel in that shoe, you gonna know you to it, and it's gonna hurt a little bit. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. You gonna have to clip around it, cut a little bit around it, pull it. But baby, I got on there and got in there to it. Whoosh. Oh no. No, 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 no. When I get after Christmas, I'm gonna treat myself and go ahead and get my y'all know I love pretty toenails. Now y'all won't see me with my nails done too much, but toenails, I'm not a nails girl because I have natural nails. But toenails is a plus for me. It's always a plus for me. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really care for the nails. Every now and then they be looking cute, but I just don't really be into it. But toenails, yes. I go prop them up and set them up in that water in a minute, baby. I sure will. Rule number one is Tony. Hello, Auntie Miranda. Do you hear me? Auntie Miranda. I done went to the door. I remember one time, no cap. I done went to the door. I done had shoes on, some clear shoes. I was at a repass, and I was with the dudes, and we was just standing out there talking, and they was like, "Yeah, you straight, you good." And then the dude looked down. I had just not too long had my toes done. But it had little holes in the shoes, so you could still see my toes. But my whole toe was not. He's like, "You got your toes pretty and everything." Okay. Second time, not too long ago. I was ordering DoorDash. Shit, just not too long, got my toes done. The last time I think I was on here at the shop. And I went to the door and they never looked in my face. They stared at my toes the whole time, licking their lips and talking to me. The Dasher. No BS, y'all. When I tell you, men love pretty feet, women too. They love pretty feet. They love pretty feet. Miss Pam, you a surgeon? I'm a surgeon. I know that's right. Yes, they love pretty toes. So I got this situation. Um, Omar, Miss Pam, and Auntie Miranda, but uh, my day was it was pretty good. I got to make a little change, and when it spent a lot of change, and now I'm back at home, but I got everything my baby needs for when he out of school and stuff, so he ain't got to worry about that. I got a little bit more meat to get, but other than that, I'm okay. All his snacks, juices, waters. I went and got all that little stuff on out the way. My day was pretty, pretty productive. Pretty productive. I'm in a, it is what it is. Oh boy, it's up. It's on you. I should have went live and DJ tonight, but I need to make me some money first. I missed and erased one of my videos, so I got to come back out here and make up, baby. So I had to come back out here. And then I'm gonna do a lights live tonight. So stream me from your TVs, your whatever it is, just stream me. Make sure when y'all see the lights live, just make sure y'all talking, conversing in the chat. It's for y'all. Just talking and conversing, in the chat with different people amongst, your friends or, you know, whatever. Just make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up button for me, please, and thank you. Omar, you don't like pretty toes? What's up, snail toes? You don't like pretty toes, Omar? You'll be the well. Hey, some men like what they like, but I ain't never ran across one that ain't like no pretty toes. I know this. It's a I know the men I know they love some pretty feet. But the truth is, a man ain't stood no feet shy. I know that, but it's show. But when I step out, baby, I want my toes just as pretty and cute. I'm doing good, Snail. How you doing? Love chatting with you. I tuning in. Okay, Miss Pam. Again, thanks for finding me and thanks for tuning in. That's what's up. Auntie Miranda, The Return of Ambi. Ambi, The Bison Bull. You caught that, Auntie Miranda. Ooh, you caught that, Auntie. Toya be over there on the phone doing God knows what. I already know, Auntie. I already know, child. I just can't escape them. Child, they can't. They claim they can't stand below the ground I walk on. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the rest of the rotel. Ain't that much, and I mean literally not that much. Then I'm gonna have some pear juice, cause baby with that cheese, you don't want to get constipated now. Thank God I ain't locked up, but you know why? Cause I've been on that pear juice. That's another thing, y'all. That's good for unlocking your bowels and stuff. That pear juice. Just waking up in the morning, Snail. Even though sometimes I wake up in the morning, I'm just not excited to be up. I'm really not a morning type person, or whatever. But certainly, uh, in the morning, just happy to be alive. What song, Auntie Miranda? Who sung me a song? What song, good? Oh, yes, Auntie Miranda. I'm telling you, Auntie Miranda, I've been so busy, I completely forgot. I'm an AM and afternoon person, right? I'm more of an afternoon person than anything. Snail. hmm I'm more of an afternoon person than anything. That's when I'm pretty much pumped, ready to go. Especially if I done had a little lunch and I got a little strength going and I'm ready to just get everything done. Today, yeah, I started off a little tired and uh just a little fatigued, but I still kept going. I push myself. I don't care what's going on. As long as I can push, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna push till I can't no more. Yeah, lunch affects your blood sugar. It gives you the energy burst that you need. If you go all day without eating, breakfast is definitely the most important meal of the day. But if you go all day without eating, then yeah, you're gonna feel a little certain type of way. You know what I mean? And that depends on what you eat. Because if you eat something too carby and too sugary, then guess what? You're gonna be kind of sluggish. So you got to kind of monitor what you eat in the morning and stuff, and lunch. Yep. But yes, y'all, I just came out here to run it up a little bit, baby. That's it, and that's all, honey. But yeah, that's what happened, y'all. I had did a video talking about Funky D, and it was so brutal until I had to go ahead on it. Yeah, I had to go ahead and get rid of it. But I'm gonna tell you all about it, Auntie Miranda, because baby, when I tell you I went low, I went pay. I keep telling you, pay as hell. It's another place. It's another place for me when I get upset. Hell, come on now. Ain't nothing but some hot and steam and everything else going on down there, baby. That's all you got. Is that all you got? But child, I ain't trying to test going now. Don't get it twisted. I'm just being sarcastic, y'all. I don't want to know. And if I'm going to go, I'm going past it. I can tell you that much. But yes, Auntie. I'm getting so I like to stroll the social media streets, Auntie Miranda. I like to stroll the streets and see what's going on. Did y'all see about the lady who got in the Airbnb and they had to evict her because she was lying like she was paying the rent, and they had the lady house for months. Had moved her stuff into the Airbnb. I've been watching that. I've been watching the girl that flew from New York to Florida, and she off that other girl. That was so crazy, bro. That was so crazy. How desperate and delusional do you have to be to go off another woman because your man is talking to her? Like but you got to be careful because you got some women, Auntie, who are really emotionally unstable like that. Like I know how I feel, um, to be played, cheated on. Y'all take this crash out culture to a whole nother level. It's never that serious. Y'all take the crash out culture to a whole nother level. Don't you understand that you can't stop a man and a woman from doing what they gonna do? If they've been doing it up under your nose, they're gonna continue to do it up under your nose. You cannot stop two consenting adults. So you mean to tell me, Auntie Miranda, that you so upset with me, you're gonna fly from where you are to where I am, knock on my door, and turn around and off me because I've been sleeping with a man who has continued to sleep with me, that you sleep with, who lies in your bed in your face every night, but you want to take me. Y'all, some of y'all women need to get y'all priorities together. The way y'all be crashing out behind these men, first of all, she doesn't know you. She doesn't owe you any loyalty. Now she could have a better self-respect, because I've been self-respectless by choice, not because it's the way I feel inside. Let me be clear. Let me run that back. She could have self-respect, or she could be self-respectless. Now, when we say self-respectless, we're not talking about because she doesn't have any self-respect, nobody wants her, nobody loves her, she doesn't have any options. No, she just don't give a F. Okay? It's simple. You don't know what she got going through in her life, in her and in her mind, right? You don't know what she got going on. Hold on. Right? So that doesn't mean that she don't love herself or she got low self-esteem. That means she done got caught up and that nigga got something she like. I think it's quite simple. You know what I'm saying? She done got caught up and he got something she like. But she also know when there's gonna be a point where you draw the line in the sand, right? But for you to come knock on my first of all, you coming knocking on my door is an automatic problem. I'ma tell you now. Okay, Omar. I'ma tell you now. I get really paranoid when somebody knocks on my door because I'm very private. This is our sanctuary, and this is my son's sanctuary. The only people that can cross that threshold is people that I got love for or people that I really trust. Right? You're not coming across my threshold. It's simple as that, right? Um, and for you to knock on my door, call me, sis. Maybe we can meet out somewhere and have a conversation. I can inform you whatever you may need to know. You know, if you done found out, okay, cool. You know, now hold on. That all depends on how you call me too. Cause see, I'll eat your ass up and spit you out. Cause see, what you need to understand is honestly, I'm really not your problem. I'm a part of it, but I'm not your biggest problem. See, you're not gonna come take your frustrations out from what you need to have for that man on me. That's what we not gonna do. Now we can talk like two consenting adults and having a very adult conversation about what has happened and what is taking place, right? Past or current, whatever the situation may be. But to think you just gonna come bully me, oh bitch, I'm gonna do, oh, sis. Get a grip. Because when they made one pew pew, they didn't stop. Okay? When they made one not they didn't stop. Okay? Yeah. And hopefully, I'm saying my whole point of all of this is, y'all, it shouldn't even have to go that far. It shouldn't even have to go that far, Omar, Auntie Miranda. To the fact where you would take another woman's life from her because somebody that you're with is having another relationship with them. Like, that is crazy. It shouldn't even have to go that far. But in the event you meet a woman like me and you come without some respect, and I can understand the hurt. I get it. I'm a woman. I'm a girl's girl at that, right? But please don't come like you out your body. Like you just finna whoop some, you finna check some. Ho, go sit down. Go sit down. And preferably on that nigga lap so he can give you a hug and give you the emotional support that you need in that moment. Okay? Okay. Yeah. See, I ain't with all that craziness. I'm not. That lady got on a plane and flew from New York to Florida and off that girl. Auntie, Omar, she had already blocked her on social media. You gave up your life for a man that has now, that she was pregnant. She was 2 months pregnant when it happened. So check this out. She gave up her life and her child. The man then moved on and got married with his brand new baby from her, who is now currently doing life in jail. Let me repeat that for y'all that didn't catch it in the back. She went and took another female. She went and off another female while she was 2 months pregnant. She flew from she flew from New York to Florida and went and off another female while she was 2 months pregnant. She ended up getting locked up at 2 months pregnant. Had the baby in jail. Now the baby daddy, the man she off the woman behind, has now moved on with his newborn, because of course they gave him the baby. It's his. He has now moved on with his newborn and his new wife. Oh, okay. He got married. Yes, Auntie, I can't make this shit up. I've been following this story too. Y'all, it's crazy. It's crazy. The length that these women will go. Sis. But I got this situation, Auntie Miranda, that I'm gonna tell you about personally, and it got something to do with a pastor and a dream and all this stuff, and um, I'm just not sure. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure, but I'm positive. That makes sense to you, Auntie Miranda? It just doesn't make sense to me. Um, yeah, crazy. I tell you, this is all spiritual. This ain't even consumption for social media, honestly. But I just talk little bits and pieces about it. Right, Auntie. Right, but you know, there's warning before destruction. These things will happen. Not right. You surprised to me at all based on my survey. Okay, Omar. But yeah, Auntie. So I hate a man that gets in the pulpit. Let's switch subjects, y'all. Let me say this. I hate a man that gets in the pulpit and pretends like he's just so holier than thou and everything he's doing is to be fit for the kingdom. But your heart is far from it. Okay, but you want to critique me and tell me this and thus says the Lord this and thus says the Lord that. I don't know if it's my issues that I have. But then again, probably not. Once I tell you about it, Auntie Miranda, you'll completely understand why I'm so hesitant about it. What's up, Mark? How you doing, baby? Welcome to the chat. Hit that thumbs up for your girl. How was your day, Mark? I'm very hesitant about it. I have the opportunity to be an amazing first lady because I know what I carry. I know what I bring. You know, when I'm in the right headspace and I'm really in church and I'm really just focusing on that. And then I got this man who I would have to love who is pushing me in. The church has already been established so I can go forth, right? And he can be supportive as we support each other. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. Until I find out that you also okay. Anywho, Auntie Miranda, we'll talk about it. So I've been seeing these things in the movie songs since a child, but I just don't understand these things um till I've now grown up and been around people, girls and families. So right, Omar. Yeah, females get grimy, y'all. They get crazy behind these men. They do. They get right down crazy. And I understand. I do. But make sure you take that frustration and anger out on that man. Now, this lady done went off this lady. She can never parent her child. The most you can do is get visits. You can never just parent the child. You can never be hands-on with the child. All you get is visits with the child. While he has moved on and got married with his life. Ain't no way I'm risking my freedom, my love for my child. Okay, sis, y'all been bumping and grinding. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna risk my life behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give up my freedom and being a mom and taking care of my son behind it. Because at the beginning, middle, of the end of the day, a lot of times when it's exposed, what happens is they just find a more clever way to cheat. Right? They just find a more clever way. Right, Omar. Yes, baby. So that's why you have to really, really lock in and take into consideration with your partner, your significant other, your boo, your bae, your baby daddy, your hub, your hubby, your husband, whatever it is that you have, and not just try to take it out all the time on the other woman. I had a woman to call me. Ooh, this was over a year ago now, and I had to get her told real quick. And she had her cousin on the phone. I'll never forget it. Her cousin was like, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. Her cousin was like, truth is, she really telling you the truth. And I was like, cousin, thank you. Bitch thought you finna call me and bully me because you found my number and your man found ho, get a grill. Get a fucking grill, cause bitch, this can get real crazy for one. And for two, the way you talking about this nigga ain't this, he ain't that, bitch, who finna be out here twirling and twirling behind a nigga that's badly taking care of you? You already know how I feel, Auntie Miranda, if he ain't up in no money. Good day. I don't give a damn. Why we even having this conversation? Cause you seen my number. That's all you was gonna ever see. Real bad situation though. Especially there's an innocent one. Right, about to be right. Right. She'll never get the chance to parent her child. She'll never get the chance to parent her child because she made an emotional decision to fly to a whole nother city and state to take to off another woman. Now the man got the baby and he's now married to a whole nother woman. One woman is gone. The other one is in jail for life, no parole. He got the baby and married to that is ridiculous. But you know what happened back to that phone call that I had, and when the cousin got on the phone, she was like, "I ain't gonna lie, she really telling you the truth. Like, you know, you just can't really just call nobody talking to them crazy and think they ain't gonna book back at you." Well, yeah, I told her you want to have a woman to woman conversation, or what? You know what I'm saying, or not? I don't deal with little girls, bitch. You can't bully me. Well, I wasn't trying to bully you. This and I told the bitch the way you text me, you had to think that you was gonna get one up. Now, do you want to have a woman to woman conversation? Me and the girl end up talking on the phone for hours. And I gave her some amazing advice in the end. I told her, I'm going to leave him alone. You say, bro, this is done. You hear me, Auntie Mariah? I'm through with this. And we end up talking on the phone for hours. And of course, you know me, I'm all about uplifting. And I really, really poured into her and uplifted her. And I hope she got it. But thinking you finna bully me in this and that, oh no, baby. Oh no. No, 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 no. We not finna do that. Cause even if it was my man, I had me in the cheat. You think I'm calling the other woman? Oh, he this, he that. Oh, you bitch. You no. I'm finna deal with him. I'm finna deal with him. But this generation, they weak minded, weak, and got the game twisted. Ladies, when you catch your man and you want to have a conversation with the other woman, go like a woman. Don't go like a bully, like you just Billy Badass. I'm sure you do understand when they made one Billy Badass, ho, they ain't stop with you. Now, bitch, what we doing? You want to come like you Billy Badass, ho, and I got to get on your level? Or do you want to have an adult conversation, woman to woman? Have you ever been in love? It's simple. It's simple. Right, him and him alone. You dang on right, Auntie Miranda. Now, when we can have a woman to woman conversation, okay, cool. No problem. This just all ties back to I could not, but and she was a beautiful girl. She was a pretty girl, y'all. Beautiful girl. And she threw her whole life away, her child, everything, went and offed another woman behind a man who now got the baby and is now married to another woman. Y'all, that's deep. That's real, real deep. That's real, real deep. Real deep. Joe must have finally went to sleep. He was like, I ain't need no nightmares. You know, I already pumped me with these other medicines. All right, like the way you articulate that speech, Sherry. Of course, your partner should be the one. Right. Lest you choose or open to me. Right. Right, Omar. Exactly. But this generation, Omar, my point is this generation is gung ho on trying to fight and impress, the other woman. Bitch, don't you know I know you weak as fuck? I've been fucked, Lord. Let me not say it like that. Let me say it in a more professional manner. Let Miss Mamas, I've been sexing him. Okay. All right. Like, yeah. I could have really got deep off in that thing. I really could have. I could have dug in it like an ingrown toenail, but I'm a hold it. I'm a hold it. And another thing about me, I'm never speaking on the other woman. If I'm in a situation, hey, Mama Tina, how you doing, baby? Oh, Cherry, a lot going on. I went to bingo. The lady went with her sister passed away yesterday of a drug overdose. Oh my God. She had been struggling for 20 years. My sister did her last day at work. Yes, ma'am, Mama Tina. Oh, I'm praying for you. That's a lot. That's heavy, Mama Tina. Right, Omar. There's nothing new under the sun. But I was finna dig in that thing like a and my condolences to you, Mama Tina, on your friend that passed away. And tell your sister while she's trying to figure it out, God has already worked it out. I stand on it. Tell her to stand. Tell her even in her weakest moments when she can't do nothing but drop tears, stand. Stand. Sometimes Mama Tina, our backs get so against the wall, we can't do nothing but stand and stand. It don't matter if you wiggle and drop to your knees out of tide. I do it all the time. Get up and stand. Because one thing about the spirit, it will help you stand, even in your weakest moments. But yeah, I could have dug in that thing like an ingrown toenail, but I'ma let that go. But I was saying this, I never ever speak on the other woman. I don't care what she got going on. I don't care what she look like. I don't care what it is, what she got, what she like. What does any of that have to do with me? Nothing. See, a real woman, she ain't trying to be in it for none of that. Anytime a woman that know a man got a woman and she asking questions about the other woman and this and that and that and this, baby, you in it for the wrong. You doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you really trying to do? You want him or her? You feel me? Now I know that sounds a little comical, but it's the truth. You want him or her? I'm trying to figure it out. Cause whatever they got going on ain't got nothing to do with us. And whatever we got going on ain't got nothing to do with them. So, uh, you just gotta learn to separate the two. You gotta learn to see. Now that's if you're gonna play the game, right? That's if you're gonna play the game. If you're gonna play the game, you gotta know how to play the game, right? But let me tell you something about these dumb, ridiculous, pathetic, tired, gaslighting, lying, can't tell the truth to save their life ass men. A woman like that, they don't appreciate. They're gonna end up with a woman who's gonna talk way too much. Way too much. See, she's not gonna be able to keep her business private, right? She's gonna really, really get round up in her feelings, and she's gonna end up talking. Oh, go ahead, Omar. Sure. She's gonna end up talking way too much, and then boom, next thing you know, the cat is out the bag. Right? And then they look back and be like, damn, bro, she told me this shit. I ain't spoke nothing out here that ain't came to pass. I ain't on his way. You might not like it. Go rebuke it and see won't it still come forth. Mm-hmm. The day will come. But see, me, like I said, men like that, they don't have the respect and love that they should be giving the other woman. Right? If you gonna play the game. Now we talking about if you gonna play the game. You know what I'm saying? We talking about if you gonna play the game. Do you understand the word influence in the place where it's from? Influence. The word influence. Yes, I understand the word influence in the place where it's from. Now, I may not understand the origin, if that's what you asking me, is where it's from. But we can be influenced. Uh we can be influencers, we can be influenced. Yeah, I do understand that much, Omar. But go ahead. I'm listening. But yeah, Auntie, this I'm talking about now. This ain't for you if you ain't playing the game. If you playing the game, then you can answer me tomorrow. Okay, Omar. Okay, we can dive deeper into tomorrow, Omar. That's fine. I appreciate knowledge. Man, y'all missed it earlier. Y'all, I had a live. I think that's the live I end up erasing. Y'all, I had a live where this person came in here asking me some questions that just, oh my God, Auntie. Oh, Cherry, I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Did you hear about the black Michigan coach at 39 been fired for an inappropriate relationship with a white Stanford lady? He was married to a black lady. No, I'm gonna have to go look that up, Mama Tina. Look, Auntie Miranda, that's something. Look, Omar, that's something we can go look up tonight. We just talking about the stuff they've been posting on here. I love to look at the pages like that. Auntie Miranda, I ain't heard nothing about it. Now what it's called? Black Michigan coach gets fired. Okay. For inappropriate relationship. Got it. To think about the word, but I don't want to desert the topic we're on. Okay, Omar, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Cause I ain't gonna be out here too long. Uh it made the national news. I got it, Mama Tina. I'm sure gonna look it up as soon as I get off here. While I'm laying in the bed. I'm sure gonna be looking at it. But yeah, Mama Tina Omar and Auntie Miranda, men, they don't appreciate women who keep it solid. See, they like the hood rats. They talk too much, run their mouth. That's what they, you know what I'm saying? That's what they gravitate to. That's what they like, you know. So I'm out the game. They can have it. I'm done with it. I'm through. I wash my hands. Cause for one, if it ain't really benefiting me, I don't want nothing else to do with it. Nothing. If it ain't benefiting me, I'm good. You read about it, Auntie Miranda? And I probably seen it, y'all, and just passed it up. Period, Auntie Miranda. My bills still gonna get paid. My house still gonna be laid. My baby still gonna be fresh and clean. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly, Auntie Miranda. Also, you Miranda, please look up the word for me, okay? But I also want you to also think of it as physical and also spiritual. Okay, Omar. Got it. Got it. Influencer. Influence. I'm sorry, influence. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I ain't gonna be out here too much longer. Mama Tina got me hype. I want to see what all the hype is about. And it's right there, Mama Tina sitting in state, baby. I want to see. No, I'm nosing, honey. But yeah, Mama Tina, you was I'm not Auntie Miranda, you said I'd rather be by myself. I know that's right. I'm mad he lost 14 million salary. This pitiful a black man lost $14 million salary. Ooh, for some snow bunny. Wow. I'm telling you. All right, thank you, Omar. Omar say we on like number 8. For a snow bunny, a black man lost $15 million a year for a snow bunny. Man, please. Oh man. You messed me up with that, Mama Tina. 14 million, baby. If I can get just one and you got 14, one can change my whole life. Current. And you lost 14 a year. A year? Man. Shannon Sharp. Also Puffy Plus. Okay, oh boy. Shannon Sharp always gave me I don't care what nobody say. I know a girl when I see one, honey. I've been around her my whole life, child. Right, Omar. Yeah, I've been around her my whole life. But she set him up for the kill. She did. Shannon Sharp too, sure did. Omar. The snow, but sitting right on there for the kill. But then what they ass get. Keep on over there playing in the snow. He had a black wife and 2 beautiful kids. The white woman took him. Shannon Sharp, like Omar just said, did Shannon Sharp the same way. Did Shannon show up the same way? He didn't want those rumors about him being girlish out. So he put their recorder, oh yeah, come on, give it to me, mama. Oh yeah, you love it. Yeah, daddy, I love it. He did all that was a cover up. That was just for show. There was no butt dial. You know how many times I had the phone in the bed me a couple times and woo, child, you better put a lock on this screen. You better put a lock on that screen. But at the same time, baby, you couldn't cover it up. And that snow bunny crept right on up in there and got right on up in there. He probably won't be able to coach again. Probably won't. That's crazy. They lost a lot. What be the while it two works for you. Right. Man, look here. But you know when somebody is demoted, somebody is promoted. Somebody must have been praying, baby. Somebody been praying. Cause you can best believe when somebody is demoted, somebody is promoted. Shout out to them. I want to say shout out to them. Shout out to them. Congratulations, whoever they was finna capitalize off that 14. Shout out to them. Woo! Just one can change the whole can change the trajectory of my whole life as well as other people around me. Imagine Auntie Marina if I had 14, baby. That ain't nothing though. Watch what God's finna get ready to do. Hold tight. We ain't got long. You speak those things that be not as which they were, that I know that they shall come to pass. Right. It's just called life, right? That's the name of the game. You can only hide what you do for so long. You can only get away with hiding, cheating, fornicating, adultery, all these things, some two in the same shit, just different words. You can only get away with it, y'all, for so long. You can only get away with it for so long. What's done in the dark shall come to the light. What you said, Omar, ain't nothing new under the sun. Nothing at all. And with that being said, y'all, on that note, I'm out. I love y'all. Get ready to look for my lights live tonight. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Y'all get in the chat and talk and converse amongst each other, right? I'm just running it up. That's it and that's all. Hold on, y'all. I've had arguments with my friend and family, even women, because I've always telling them no one knows what they would do until they have to, right? Until you're in that situation. Hey, Miss Bridget, you came right at the very end, Miss Bridget. How you doing? How you feeling? Good to see you, Miss Bridget. Right. People don't like the truth. They hate the truth. But you know what's crazy to me, Omar, is people have always told me the truth, told me how they really feel this and that. But when you do it back, they don't like it. They do not like it. People hate the truth. They hate it. When people tell me the truth about myself, I don't start arguing. I might get a little defensive, but I go ahead and calm down because I say to myself, well, maybe this is something I need to listen to. Maybe I'm just not paying attention the way that I should. I'm looking at it one way, but the truth is, it's really for my good. It's not gonna always feel good. I can tell you that now. I'll catch the replay, Miss Sher. I'm relaxing in a bubble bath. Then be all right, Miss Bridget. All right, baby. Get your bubble on. All right, y'all. I'm just glad to see you feeling a little bit better, Miss Bridget. And we sure was talking about something you would have really tuned in on because they will see things to upper rich and they keep asking why, but when I talk, they just don't get it right. Woohoo! Come on here, Miss Bridget. Yes, for the big old cocoa, hot cocoa cup. Girl, you just made me want some damn hot cocoa. No, some for real hot cocoa, Miss Bridget. Oh God, I'm trying to see now if I want to fix me some coffee with my little rotel dip or not. Lord have mercy, Miss Bridget. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gift, Miss Bridget. I appreciate it. Yes, Miss Bridget. Okay, well you enjoy your hot bubble bath, Miss Bridget, and relax. Get you some rest, Miss Bridget. You done stocked up on them kids stuff, Miss Bridget. You know they out of school. Well, our kids get out on the 17th down here. You know they getting out for school, Miss Bridget. So make sure you stock up. I went today and stocked up on Joe snacks and all his stuff when they be at school. Also, y'all, listen, Sam's Club got Levi's on sale for the children. I showed it on the thing. I think that's what I ended up deleting. For $10.98. Yes, I have my get out on the 17th. Okay. Okay. I went to Sam's Club and stocked up on all Joe little snacks and all his little stuff, child, so he ain't gotta be worried me so I can get this baby's money, Miss Bridget. You already know. But they got Levi's, y'all, for children for $11. Joe got a Tommy Hill figure hoodie. He got a Jordan hoodie. I'm gonna put him on there for Christmas in his brand new Nikes. And Sarah, you should just wait until you get a DNA test because it's gonna be you're gonna have to get a certain type of DNA test because they're twins. So yes, Miss Bridget, they had them Levi's on sale. No, I grabbed cop my baby a pair. Uh yes, they were, but he don't really care for pajamas, Miss Bridget. But I got me a night shirt, y'all. It's so cute. I can't wait to wear it for y'all. Y'all know I like my night shirts. I don't care, baby. I got me a cute night shirt, Miss Bridget, that I found at Walmart. It is so cute. Thanks to you, I smile a little more, laugh a little harder, and cry a little less. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I don't know where I would without you, love. Mike, that sounds so amazing. I wish yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mike. I mean, you gotta be the best poet around. Man. Yeah. Oh my God. I was shocked to see you in glasses because you really? Miss Bridget, girl, I be having my glasses on all the time, girl. I love my glasses. Just my little baby fat. That's all. They had all kind of frames, but once I seen baby fat, I was sold. Then I tried them on. They was cute. They fit just right. Yes, Miss Bridget, I wear glasses, girl. Mango beer vibes. Cheers to the chat. Thank you, Omar. Take somewhere down there in the gambling, drinking them beers. Yes, Miss Bridget, I wear my glasses, girl. And can't see nothing on the screen when I wear them. I can't read the screen at all. Like anything dealing with a computer or something like that, I have to take them off. I don't know if it's near side or far side. I don't know. But I know one thing: when I try to read the screen, baby, I be mispronouncing words, names, and everything else. I can't do nothing with them on when it comes to social media, reading the screen and stuff. Nothing at all. I do know that. Ooh. Oh no, I don't know, child. I'm still gonna feast that little rotel dip. It ain't that much. I've been talking about that rotel dip the whole while, ain't it? Good. It ain't calling me, is it? Yeah, it take down there on her trip, honey. With whipped cream handcuffs, Miss Bridget, whipped creams, handcuffs, and red heels. Child, when we know them things, she was posting the man snoring. I say, Lord, they good and woe that poor man out. Yeah, just sitting in the mango be relaxing. Chill, chill. It's Friday night. I know it. You off too, Omar. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Joe wasn't feeling well, child. I be somewhere outside enjoying myself too. Right, having Tay is having a baby. Tay be living her best life. You hear me? And I ain't mad at her, baby. Live your best life. Tay done worked her days, raised her children. She take good care of her grandkids, baby. Go live your life. Yes, baby. Tay be doing her thing. She really do. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till I get this new car and this new truck. I ain't got long. Hold tight. Y'all gonna be like, Cherry, is you ever come? Y'all gonna be like, Cherry, you I don't know. You kind of live at the bar now, baby. Look. I'm trying to get some straightening going on around here. Baby, I'm trying to get some straightening going on around here. Cause like tonight, well, I be at one of the bars anyway. One of them they be doing all that two stepping and I get tired of it. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. They keep on doing that dance. I get tired of that dance. The fan keep on rolling. Not the what is called y'all the fan dance. With them fan they with the little white girl they be doing the dance and stuff and all that. I'm so sick of that. That's so outdated and played out. Take me back to Luke. Hoochie mama. Oh, with it. Take me back to something like that, baby, because y'all getting on my nerves with this shit. The time is up, okay? Take me back to the Uncle Luke days. Pop that baby, pop. Yeah, take me to something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this kicking your leg out and moving all around and gyrating and all that. Take the fan and go fan your ass somewhere and sit down. Can we please play some more music? That's what I be sitting there saying. So on Friday nights they be having they're going on one night, child, and I just do not be with it. But on Thursdays and Saturdays, ooh, that thing jumping. Oh, I had my best time, y'all. Yes, it did. It's a hole in the wild. Yeah. Then I like when they hit their blues like just because I raise a little sand. I might be tired, baby. Try to understand. See, I'm grown. And I drink brown. I don't want to hear all that all the time. Now, don't get it twisted, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I like, but, when I'm chilling, like at the bar, just chilling, yeah. Sometimes I just want to relax and just chill. But I love when the bar full of men. I ain't going to tell no lie, baby. You can't tell me nothing. No, let me be super cute. And then I lost 73 pounds, y'all, and counting. Can't tell me nothing. Couldn't tell me nothing in my heavies, but y'all know that. Actually, I done got a little, a little shyer since I done actually lost the weight, child. Okay, lady. Let me lay this phone down. I just listen because I ain't trying to drop. Okay, Miss Bridget. All right, go ahead, child. Like I said, enjoy your. Please don't drop it in the tub, Miss Bridget. Child, we don't need nobody else having to get no damn new phone. Please don't let me sprue my bill. Ooh, Omar, you over there feeling good. I can tell. How many of them bills you had, Omar? Ooh, child. Yeah, baby, go set that phone, set that phone away from that tub, Miss Bridget. I'm sure Dan will laugh. All right, over. I'll be in the corner. All right, it'll be on the corner. Okay. Well, all right, child. Let me get on out here. I keep saying I'm gonna get off here, child. Need me Bridge came in and hype me up a little bit, baby. Yeah. And make sure y'all hype some of the videos. Oh, I can tell, Omar, because you feeling real good, but I ain't mad at you. Like you said, it's Friday. Turn up.